Ready.
So, frontal sinus,
Yes, sir.
sphenoid sinus.
Mhm.
Nasal septum is on this side. Divides the right and left halves of the nasal cavity.
Okay.
Superior concave,
Mhm.
middle concave, inferior concave.
Mhm.
Nares are just nostrils. Can't really see it on him. We're looking at the wrong side. The auditory or eustachian tube is where the middle ear meets the back of the throat.
Okay.
Hard palate is the bony portion of the roof of the mouth. Soft palate is the soft tissue part. The soft tissue curves down and ends in the uvula. Nasopharynx is this area behind the nasal cavity. Oropharynx, area behind the mouth, and laryngopharynx, right above the larynx. The sinus of the larynx is this empty spot right here, and it happens between this bottom ridge, which is the vocal cord, and this top ridge, which is the vestibular fold. The cartilages are on this one. You have the thyroid cartilage, the cricoid cartilage, which is small on the front, large on the back, and the arytenoid cartilage, which is right above the cricoid on the back. Epiglottis is at the top of the larynx, and the hyoid bone, which is this U-shaped bone sitting at the top of the larynx as well. In the thorax, you have the single tube coming down, that's the trachea. Where the trachea divides to go to the right and left lungs, there's a small corner right there, that's called the carina. As it divides, the single tube that go to the right and left lungs are called primary bronchi. When primary bronchi branch, those branches are called secondary bronchi. And when secondary bronchi branch, those branches are called tertiary bronchi. The diaphragm, large muscular dome, sits below the lungs, and then the lungs themselves. We have two right lungs and not a left lung. Let me grab what that is. Okay.
Oh, so you just can't see the helium on this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So right lung has 3 lobes, superior, middle, inferior. Separating the superior and the middle lobe is the horizontal fissure. Separating the middle and the inferior is the oblique fissure.
Okay.
The left lung only has 2 lobes, a superior and an inferior, and separating them is an oblique fissure. And then the left lung has the additional structure of this notch cut out of the median margin, and that's called the cardiac notch. And then the spot on the lung where the bronchial tube, the arteries, and the veins all enter is called the hilum.
Okay.
And that's it.
That's it.